There is a rumble in the jungle, and it might be dengue fever. Or it might be the upcoming bout, the heavyweight title bout of us versus Skull Cavern, which will definitely happen this time. Because we will have 90-something staircases and be able to exploit, cheat, take the scenic route, and just water slide our entire way through it, basically. So that's good. But first, as we left off, stuck on an island with too many thangs.
It honestly is so... I wouldn't say bizarre, it's just... You know, Barley and I were the ones to introduce you to this game.
Yes.
So it's strange that you have got further in this game than I have.
Yeah, this is all new to you, as you say, because you only played up to patch 1.5. Also, as you can hear, welcome back to M after quite a while.
Oh yeah, wagwan bitches. What was my normal line for
I think that's
stream?
I think that's your normal catchphrase,
Yeah,
something along those lines.
Is.
Cog391 says hi, and Flaffle is here, of course. I did in fact just see your comment about missing the last one, Cog, and you know, absolutely fine. Notifications just fuck up sometimes, and people don't get notified. But I appreciate that you would have been there.
I think that this is the point that you should remind anyone who's watching that your streams are available on YouTube if you have missed any.
Yes, I do frequently remind people of that, but it's good to have a backup branding manager on hand. Yes, usually within a day, depending on how easily the idea for the thumbnail comes to me. But, oh yes, can't pick anything up because we're full of stuff. So yes, we're starting on a Friday, which is awkward, but that means... Oh, bollocks, that's what I should have done before leaving the island. We had enough walnuts to fix a bridge. But I suppose it doesn't really matter because we would have not been able to pick anything up. Ah yes, we can finally put away the space boots now that we have our new shiny blue high heels. Which I'm rather fond of.
I think you can sell them to the pirate.
Marlon?
Yes. I was going to call him Malcolm, but I wasn't far off there.
Yeah, close enough. Yeah, well, I know he takes weapons. I don't know if he takes booties. But
I neither know that, but, you know, nice thought.
I'll keep them on hand just for now, but I'll... Oh yeah, we also picked up a dwarf sword, which is not as good as our dwarf hammer, but good to have. Right, I need to put everything back in the right place here now. Sometimes
You do know the up arrow can just put things in there for you.
I do, but then I forget whether they were things I wanted to keep out for a certain reason.
Ah, fair play.
I'm my own worst enemy in many ways. Yes, so swords and things go in there, that's all fine. Generalised tools.
You don't need to be carrying around the pan.
Do I not?
Well, no, like at this point, if you're about to enter Skull Cavern, you don't need to rely on a pan to get you some ore.
Fair point. Oh my god, I didn't change the music. I always change the music before starting a new one, but I couldn't because I was on the island. Sorry. The music was getting to me a bit last time. Yeah, no, I could probably put that away thinking about it.
I mean, when I go out generally, and you've seen it when you and I have played together, all I keep with me is my pickaxe, my fishing rod, and just in case my path is blocked.
Yeah, I did that for a bit, and then the thing is, I can't trust myself to remember to pick it all back up again.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Mine's danger. That sounds about right. Yeah. How you doing, Dumples? All good? How you doing? How you doing, wifey?
Dumples in so long.
It's days like this I'm really happy about my heavy-duty boots. What heavy-duty boots? You haven't just picked up my space boots, have you? And claimed them for your own? I mean, you can have them, but don't just claim that. I don't know.
Ah, well, you married her. You brought this on yourself.
I did, rather. Yeah, at least she's not staring at the skeleton anymore, contemplating her own mortality. That was an awkward phase.
I mean, God, we all need to be responsible for people we're going to marry.
In theory. Oh, did I mention there was an alien?
Yes, which is one of those...
Is that pre-patch 1.5 or...?
No, that's been in there for a long time. It's a roll of the dice random thing. Every day you start the die rolls, whether you're going to see it or not.
Oh.
There is the alien, obviously on the opening screen.
Yes, the Easter egg.
And there is also similarly, there's an owl that might appear. I think that's less likely than the alien, but yeah, no, it is completely, I don't know the odds, but there are very slim odds that you will ever see that alien. Wow.
Yeah, we also on our first night sleeping away from the farm, some kind of fairy came by and did something to our crops.
Yeah, which I'm still fucking sorry, which I'm still blinking annoyed about.
It's all right. You should know by now that swearing's not an issue on this.
No, I know, but
channel.
I need to preserve some form of dignity, at least in some area of my life.
All right, go for it then.
I've only had the fairy once. Didn't you also get a giant crop?
No, I don't think I've ever got one of the giant crops,
Fair
actually.
enough.
She did make my pumpkins grow quicker, but that was sort of annoying because... Yeah,
Is
well...
that how you talk about all of your exes?
Well, I don't call them fairies for a start. That seems insensitive, but... no, they...
You and you straight people.
No, it's just me. But... yeah, it was more annoying than anything because then they all grew out of sync, but...
Yeah, no, that dicks me off as well.
Right, can just sell all these pumpkins. We're also making some mead at this point.
Okay, I'm going to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's midday and you haven't gone to Skull Caverns yet. So today is not a Skull Caverns day.
Today was never going to be. We have to hit at least Sunday for the jade trade, and then we'll have...
okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so Monday, I think, is looking like the big day.
I'm genuinely excited to see how you do it. Not like...
Me too.
I mean, I'm excited to see how you do it, to see how you manage it. But it's really interesting to see how other people approach the 100 level challenge.
Well, I would have deemed it damn near impossible.
Oh, I didn't know you'd upgraded your house either.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's...
You do know that what you should be putting in there is wine, right?
I've got 3 different aisles. I've got a wine aisle, a mead aisle, and a cheese aisle. So they're all on the go.
Clog it.
Yep.
By the way, for the listeners, clonking it is... I was about to say fisting each other, but... I'm going to let you take that, because clearly words aren't my thing right now.
Yes, mild rephrasing of that. No, it's in-joke from the charity stream, which you should check out in order to get that in-joke and many others, as well as second-hand embarrassment.
And clonk it for the promotion there. And I think what I was getting at is bumping fists.
Yes.
That's probably what normal people say.
Allegedly.
Well, I don't know. I've never met any of them, so...
So, we're pretty stocked up on healing tangs. As ever, we're overflowing with truffles. Oh yes, I should see how all the animals are doing. Yes, you're going to see quite a few new faces on that front. We do still have all the OGs. Cluckers, Nutchers, Ravenscroft and Jim. They're all still there. But quite a few new additions. Jim, there he is. The old Big G. Plinth.
Oh my
Walrus,
god, I've never heard
Snatch.
the animal noises before.
Oh, because you play it all on mute, yeah.
Well, I play everything on mute. It's quite cute.
I think that's the
I mean,
idea.
it's annoying, but it's cute.
I don't think it's annoying.
Actually, I'm adding annoying but cute
Bird
to
up.
my Tinder list.
Fair enough. Wesley Snipes looks really happy today. Your girlfriend looks really happy today. Good.
Does she?
Yes.
Oh,
I think that was one of the
no,
best named
when
ones.
can I meet my girlfriend?
She's right here. Blue with purple hair. So I hope you're into that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that, but don't make me fuck a chicken.
I can't be helped now. That will forever be your girlfriend. Unless I'm talking to someone else.
My romantic life now is fucking a blue chicken. Is that?
Yep.
Great.
Come to terms with that.
One of us will have a better romantic life than that.
Mm. I think the worst part was when I had a hay disaster a while back. There was a hay famine, and it came up.
Oh yeah, no, the hay famine is. It's a very familiar thing for all players.
Oh, good, and not just me then, because that kind of snuck up on me. But
this is why I try to pressure you into getting silos.
yeah, and we do have silos. I considered getting a third, but I think we were all right with the two. Just making use of grass starters and things, and
Also, the pigs are lovely, but the way that the pigs are rendered pixely wise, it's not an attractive back end.
no, but arguably that is true to life. I don't think it would.
To be fair, their front end isn't that attractive either, especially there because it looks
Anything?
like your one there
Mm-hmm.
is like putting his trotters in the cheese machine and like is about to clog around.
It's possible. A brick is a bit of a troublemaker. The one time I was trying to plant some grass one time and he came along and ate it. I've also got them all on contraception now because of the aforementioned hay thing. And
reasonable.
because yeah, they were we can't-
Procreating?
yeah, we can't actually do with any more mouths to feed at this point because although oh yeah, Star Wars, stop that being pregnant. We don't want any more of that. Star Wars should not reproduce. Now, Keith David looks really happy today, and he can't become pregnant.
Hang on, was that one called amygdala?
Yes, and this one's called Bollock.
For some reason, bollock doesn't surprise me. Amygdala does.
Mm.
Although I have more frequently in my life been more surprised by bollocks than I have been by amygdala.
That's fair. I'm trying to remember now who, because Cog391 was just saying, Amber, look healthy, take good care of Amber. That's it, because Amber was our newborn from...
Which one is Amber? Like what species is Amber?
I thought she was a cow, but apparently...
Ankles.
Oh no, it's a pig. Oh yes, the parent was Flaffle.
Oh, so it's not Amber, it's Amber.
Yes, that was actually a chat-generated suggestion because apparently Amber is a kind of sauce that very often goes with Flaffle. So,
fair enough. Let's clonk it for the person who suggested it.
I believe that might have been UCOG or that might have been S995, but thankfully my memory's so bad you could probably steal credit for that if you want. But yeah, I figured it was basically like having a duck and calling its offspring hoisin. Some might argue that's depraved and barbaric, but I just think it's funny. Cog391 says, who is the father? Yeah, well, that's the real question. Considering all our animals are female, and yet they can somehow become pregnant. So, who knows what's going on there. It's Keith David. Keith David is impregnating all of them.
That's too easy.
Keith David is not easy. He's a hard man to please.
Oh, you should have seen what I did last weekend.
I fear you're casting yourself in Requiem for a Dream now. Yeah, the less said about that, the better, probably. Aha, caviar. That was an annoying one for the missing bundle, because we went through all the hassle of getting a sturgeon so we could, you know, slowly build up the population to get the eggs to get caviar, and then the travelling merchant was just selling it.
I think the fish ponds came in 1.4.
Oh, right.
So I don't know what the prerequisite was as a, not a bundle, what do you call a part of a bundle?
Component, ingredient,
yes,
something like that.
One of the components, it can't have been sturgeon because, fish ponds were quite a recent addition.
I see.
I'm here for all of your poorly informed and partially probably wrong Stardew history. Thank you for tuning in. This is Emily.
Well, no, it's all good info to have, and as ever, I forget a lot of it. That's the big thing we're on at the moment. We've learnt that the ancient fruit and the star fruit, if put into wine, sells for big dollar. So
yeah, so people who like min-max this game, that's it. That's why you upgrade it and then you age them, and like you're making mad dollar. It takes a year, I think, to fully age it.
Oh, really?
Like,
wow.
You are completely, like, you will never be short of money again. And that would be nice if we could do that as actual alive human beings.
It would solve a lot of problems, yeah.
I, for example, have possession of an apple. And if I could turn that into wine and then age it for a year, and then ferment... Like, dude, we could not just have to pick between A and H. We could do A through H.
We could.
Oh,
easy
sorry.
money.
For the people listening, your amazing host and streamer and I have long semi-joked about where we would move out of England.
Emigration escape plans, I believe.
Emigration escape plans, yeah.
And we have A through K,
H.
I think, at this point.
Are we on K?
Something like that. It's
What's I, J, and K?
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to look up the thing.
Yeah, you've got a list. But yeah, if we could, if making money was that easy, then we would have done it long ago.
Cog391 says, do you think your stream is family friendly? Because we just bought new TV and it's 4K, so I kind of want to watch your stream on it, but all the family will be there.
I mean, I wouldn't say your stream is family unfriendly. There's
that's kind of it.
What people call bad language.
Yeah,
But I don't think there's anything, none of the other things that the BBC would warn you about.
I'm not so sure. I mean, I almost made a skull fucking reference in the title for this episode, so
And you just explicitly said skull fucking, so.
yeah, so I wouldn't consider it off the table. I mean,
But it's not, it's not like sexually explicit or.
not usually.
Yeah, no, when I'm here it is more so, but I still don't think. I would say, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's family friendly if your family are open to bad language.
Yeah, whereas I'm gonna lean towards it not being family friendly for most. If my own family,
I'm trying to market you here.
I know, but if my own family doesn't really understand it or appreciate it, then I don't know. I think it might be a bit niche sort of thing. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do. If you want to risk it, by all means, there's a chance. But
okay, fine. Here's a balance. It is not family unfriendly in a deliberate way. In no way do you set out when you start a stream to be like, yes, I'm going to be crude as all hell.
I could be making more vulgar jokes than I do.
It may
Yeah.
slip in there sometimes.
Well, exactly.
There we are.
But yeah, no, it's very much post watershed. I would err on the side of
Caution.
yes, and it being a more mature thing. I mean, that's what I put all the YouTube settings to, because YouTube is trying to become a fucking puritanical church of a website now, which is a whole thing I could go off on a rant about, but we'll see how much dead air there is. But yeah, so I don't know. As much as I would like for I don't know, a whole family to find some value in what I'm doing, I think it's unlikely. The streams have been described as chill and even cute in recent times, but I don't know. I'm not super confident.
Yes, well, that's why you have me.
Mm.
And to be fair, I realised I was, trying to do the marketing justification thing, and then I realised actually I wouldn't send my mother the link to your stream, so that probably not. Well, yeah, you're in stream, so.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't send my own mother the links to the streams.
Well, yeah, but it's a bit different. There are things that I might create that I would send to you and go, yeah, no, sure, show your mother, that I wouldn't send to my own mother.
Mm.
I mean, I've never created anything, but hypothetically.
Also, I'm rather wasting time on these last few minutes. Oh, a palm fossil. Well, I could sell that. Cog391 says there is... Oh,
Also, sorry, I'm just wondering why you're not letting your pigs outside. Because the entire reason to have pigs is so they can find truffles.
they are allowed outside.
Oh,
It's just raining today.
Yeah, they still go outside when it's raining. They just don't go outside in winter.
I've never known them to go outside when it's raining. When it's raining, the animals stay indoors, in my experience.
You are right, and I was thinking of something else.
Okay. Because, yeah, the doors are open. They can come out if they want. Cog391 says, there is 3 people watching and I am the only one writing comments here. Well, yeah, some people lurk. I learnt that a while back. Somebody tuned in and said, I've been lurking for a while and just, chipped in to say hi or whatever. I'm perfectly fine with people lurking, watching. Don't feel you have to engage in the chat or anything. I mean, that's how I watch a lot of streams and things. So, Cog391 says, yes, it is. Well, it says, is it? But I assume you meant it is. Cute and relaxing stream, but it is like 50% family friendly. That's higher than I would have expected. So,
That's lower than I would have expected. affected. So,
Yeah, I mean,
although,
this is
to
the
be fair, this is a stream that I'm on, so the family friendliness is much more when I'm not here.
the age rating does go up when you're here. It must be said, but
What the fuck are you talking about?
yeah, exactly. Well, the thing is, I swear like a sailor with the best of them, but like, and while I don't usually go for vulgar or overly sexual humour, I'm never going to consider it off the table. It's just in the moment. If I think of something and go, "Oh, that's funny," I'll go for it. But you know,
To be fair, if vulgar and sexually charged humour were off the table, I'm not sure how I would communicate with you.
well, precisely, it's a cultural thing. I need it to be able to cross that cultural barrier.
I think after 17 years of friendship, you are, at least if you haven't fully like front flipped over that barrier, you are definitely at least on my side of it, even if you're clinging on to the barrier.
Fair enough. Right, well that's
So,
a Friday.
how was your wedding?
Short and uneventful.
Oh, good. That's what I hope mine's gonna be. Oh, fuck me, man, Clonket.
Yeah, we do good money now with the starfruit wine.
You're making moves.
Oh yeah, we have a something of a truffle and mayo empire now. But unfortunately, I don't know.
I was about to say, do you know that truffle oil is more profitable? But I actually can't work out. I can't remember whether processing truffles into oil is more profitable when you consider like gains versus time spent.
Oh right,
Either
yeah,
way,
because
you're
I
making bank.
yeah I think it is more profitable, and I am selling those as well. I just only have 3 or 4 machines for it, I think. Have you planned for the winter at all? It's good to have a stockpile of hay. Is that a personal attack or something? You know we're
Alright.
doing low on hay. Why would you bring that up to me?
My personal theory is that Concerned Ape, when he was creating all these characters and their backstories,
Yeah.
he like created Robin as his
Oh shit! Shouldn't have left
like,
that open.
ideal game romance.
Mm-hmm.
But then, of course, she has a husband and 2 children, and so created Leah as an analog. Not an analog. What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
But Leah was kind of the, if I can't have her, then I'll have this.
Oh, the backup sort of thing.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Because, like, even in their iterations now, Leah and Robin do look quite similar.
They do,
But
and
if you
Penny as
look
well.
at their, like, if you go back and look at the original designs, they looked even more similar.
Mm. Yeah.
And no shame. I mean, if I could code this well, and if I had enough graphic design in me, I would probably make at least 4 characters that I would want to bang if I were also a 2-dimensional character.
Yes.
I mean, 2-dimensional as in the actual aesthetics. I think anyone who's played this game would not disagree that no one in this game is 2-dimensional character-wise.
No, I don't think
not
so.
No one, but at least any of the marryable
Mm.
candidates.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Yeah, no, I noticed a while into it that sort of my 3 main types of like Leah, Robin, and Penny all essentially have the same face. So.
Well, they all, like everyone does. Penny, I hadn't even factored Penny into it, which I guess is a result of the fact that her mother doesn't factor her into any of it.
Yeah, you missed the whole Penny arc. Like, we almost married her, but didn't work out.
And is Penny in the room right now? No,
What, like in a spiritual sense? What do you mean?
I mean, there are 3 ginger characters, 3 ginger women in this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not surprising to me that Penny was one of them that you considered. But Penny smacked
This
me as
fucking fish.
nice girl.
She is a nice girl.
As in, not like nice girl TM, like nice guy TM.
No,
She's
that's
a
a different
nice
thing.
girl, but she doesn't seem to have any personality outside of what she does.
Yeah,
As
there
in,
was a little bit of that.
teaches, looks after her mother.
Yeah, there was a little bit
Whereas
of that.
Leah is all personality. And also...
Hey! Got it. We struggled with that for like a good fucking minute there, but it was worth it.
He's a double block.
But yes, that was... Oh, well, excellent. We can now complete the missing bundle. I thought I was going to be here way longer than that. Incidentally, Cog has just been listing his age in every possible denomination while we've been doing this. Hours, minutes, days, weeks. So,
Sorry.
more power to you.
Cog. Sorry, I can't... the comments are directed... I say directed. They are obviously directed towards Steve, but the screen on which it is in your direction. So it's Cog.
Cog underscore 391. So Cog for short. Which...
Yeah. Well,
He's
good
been...
on you, Cog.
Yeah, he's been a very regular viewer, and it's very much appreciated.
I'm so sorry that I'm adulterating what you usually enjoy with my weirdly masculine voice.
I don't think you have a weirdly masculine voice, so...
Oh, okay. No, fine. I'm sorry I'm adulterating it with my masculine voice.
Alright, fine. I'm not going to fight you too hard.
Well, see, this is it. Like, you and
Ba-da-da-da.
boyfriend...
I guess we won't need the Dino Mayo after all. We had to give up a prismatic shard for this, but hopefully it's worth it.
Please tell me that wasn't the first prismatic shard you got.
No, we've used them on a couple of things now
Right,
for
okay, good.
different things. So, yeah, it's a mystery what this will do. It's a mystery what this has done.
Okay, that's quite... I don't think that's...
Oh, shit's
how
happening.
it's-
The jelly tots are having a thing.
Oh, I miss my gin emo. I'm so sad I left it in rehab, which is a fun thing that I get to say.
All the others made it back, except me. Now I can go home, too. Thank you. Thank you. I thought that was going to be more sinister, but it's turned out kind of wholesome. Oh, right, you were left behind. All right, bye-bye, purple. Jelly tot, you were the blackcurrant flavoured one.
Oh. Those stars are weird because they weren't pixelated in the same way the rest of the game is.
Yeah, there was something a little different. Something good will happen soon. Yeah, I've had fortune tellers like that before.
Yeah, and I've been thinking that since I was about 12, so
Yeah.
unfortunately it never does happen.
Oh, well, neat. And, I mean, having done all that early, and considering it's raining today, I'm going to head on back to the island. Whoa, we're going to
Oh, so,
the island.
like I say, I haven't played 1.5. So, like, can you go to sleep on the island? And that's...
Not initially, but after painstakingly gathering 20 of the walnut currency they have there, we have now built, or the parrots built for us, a little hut there, and yeah, we can.
Okay, so it is feasible.
Yes, and it's very handy, because before that, yeah, you had to have warp totems, and it was very difficult to get back. S995 is appeared and says, yes, I am 1 week, maybe 8 days younger than Cog. Fair enough.
Nice to see you here. that was what I was going to say, and I'll do it while you're doing the transition scene. Is you don't think I have a masculine voice, but it's like you, Score, and like all of my male exes who don't. And I think the reason they said it was because they don't want to contend with the fact that they might have a masculine sounding girlfriend. But all of my female friends, my therapist, they all agree that I do have quite a masculine sounding voice.
I guess. Well, yeah. I mean, it's not.
And I
Masculine
have
is
energy as well.
well. I can't speak for that, but it's like a lower pitch than I suppose maybe the average female voice. But I don't know if I to go as far as like saying masculine. That feels like a whole other thing.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm using masculine as like a shorthand for lower pitch.
Yeah.
Like I'm not attributing gender roles to myself or to anyone.
No, I have a voice that breaks far too often for a man of my age. So you know, it's everyone has their quirks.
Wonder, actually, I would be quite interested to like segment you in part and work out whether you or I have a lower F0. That'd be fun.
I'm just thinking of the game now. But Cog391 says, I was thinking King of Games is really good name when I was like 12 years old, but after that I thought it was too long, so I just took the first letter and it became Cog. Oh, so Cog actually stands for something, but you've perhaps considered it a little cringy in your older years and have just shortened it to Cog. That's fair.
Well, I mean, the two of us here, we both have nicknames.
I've had some incredibly cringy nicknames over the years, so yeah, I completely relate.
Oh, hang on, what, like self-derived nicknames?
Oh yeah, you won't be hearing any of them on stream.
Well,
Ever.
I was going to say that, like, one of the nicknames I have for you is, I mean, it's not cringy to me, but one could contrive that it is cringy.
Mm-hmm.
The one beginning with B.
Oh yeah, well yeah, because my name.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say it or.
Yeah, you can. It's your thing.
Okay, so talking of potentially cringy nicknames, the artist you know as the streamer, we've known each other for 17 years, and I frequently refer to him as Beeves. Or
Well,
Beaver.
Yeah, I mean, I think you have on stream even. It's just a simple.
Well, yeah, but not
rhyme,
deliberately.
really.
It's just because I automatically call you that.
But that's just a simple rhyme to my mind. I don't think that's too cringy.
Well, it's a shortening of a rhyme.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a weird, not Cockney rhyming slang, but in the vibe of Cockney rhyming slang.
Yeah, well, I'm indifferent to that, so you know.
Yeah, mine is just a shortening of my name, and honestly, if this whole like, hey, I'm getting married thing goes through, I am going to legally change my first name to M instead of Emily, because I might.
That's fair enough.
If I'm paying the cost to change my name, I might as well.
So we're finding all these bones now. I feel like I could probably just sell them all. I don't
Yeah, no, if they're not
think there's
coming
any.
up with
Gunther.
tell them to Gunther, then yes, sell them. They're not gonna, there is no need for them at all.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking because we were getting vertebra and leg, like the possibility of constructing something came to mind, but I don't quite know if that's a thing. So I will keep them because they're needed for certain things. Oh, that's a Gunther. Okay. Cog391 says, but after knowing a lot of stuff from the internet, especially stupid things, Cog became something not family friendly when you pronounce it. Well, I always try and accentuate the G in there to not, slander you in that way. So, incidentally, S995 just says in all capitals, who is the father, Trandy?
Who is the father of what?
Well, exactly. It's a question wrapped in an enigma, wrapped in a mystery.
There's a post I sent you recently. I can tell you who the fuck father is.
could tell you who the godfather is.
Fuckboy and who is the fuck father, and that is Zeus.
Yeah. I could tell you who the godfather is, and it's Marlon Brando. I could tell you who
Like, do we need some Corleone up in here, or?
Who knows? Right, I should plant some of these because these do well in warm weather, and I need to make space for stuff. Oh, I shouldn't have planted them there though because this whole bit is fucked. I didn't lay it up properly with the sprinkler. S905 says, Amber, Trandy, Amber. Who is the father? Who is the father of Amber, Trandy? Flaffle is the Amber of Trandy father. So, yeah, there you go. All questions answered. Besides, you knew that there. Anyway, you were there for the christening and everything. You named them Amber. You and Cog. One of you.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a good sound.
No, and yet it keeps happening, and I will probably never quite know from whence it comes. It's not just on the island, that happens anywhere. But right, let's see what else is going on over this bridge. S905 says, but I thought it was the mother. Oh, of course. Well, I guess our headcanon is that Keith David is the father of all. He's the all-father, if you like. Flaffle is the mother, Keith David is the father. So it is written. Cog391 says, there should be something about the father in the game files. Go search for it. Sure, okay, yeah, let's just tab out to File Explorer and go searching through the fucking...
Oh, what? Like you haven't dicked around in the game files?
No, I haven't. Because I wouldn't know what I'm doing and I would break things.
Okay, this is where you and I... That's one of the things that are very different about you and I.
Yeah, well, bear in mind I have to have a game that's broadcastable. If I fuck around too much and break something, then the entire LP goes down.
Of course, there's that, but I think that even if I did what you do, which is entertain
There's someone else
so
pickaxing.
many people 3 days a week, and
Oh my God.
that we're predicated on you broadcasting, I think even if I were doing that, I would still be dicking around with the game files.
As is your wont. Cog391 says, yes, Flaffle is the mother. I think the father went to buy milk. S905 says, you have to buy a new pig and name it Pepsi. That will be the father. Then you have to sell the whole family. Yeah, we can't afford any more animals at the moment. The hay situation is as it is. And
you could definitely afford a couple of chickens in terms of animals, but a pig is way out.
we have way too many chickens as it is. Anyway, there's someone trapped in this fucking cave. I heard double pickaxing as I was pickaxing. And it's coming from here.
I can hear that as well.
I think they said help recently as well. I should help them out. Who are you and why are you trapped in there?
And you have an iridium pickaxe, so clearly it just ain't happening. Is this on Ginger Island?
Yeah. Okay, what the hell do I need if not that? That's the best pickaxe there can be.
Alright.
Do
I'm gonna do the thing.
Try something else, they said. Like a bomb? Probably a bomb, isn't it?
I don't know if you can get in there. I'm gonna look it up and you can then tell me whether or whether you don't. Whether you do or whether you don't want me to tell you.
S995 says many things happened and are happening, Trandy. You are very good at sounding incredibly ominous, S995. Oh, typically I had a bomb with me here before. Hang on, what does it take to make one? Iron ore and coal. I could probably...
I hate to tell you. But it looks like that's just an aesthetic thing.
It doesn't seem like it.
No, but then there's a lot of shit in other caves, and yeah, there's nothing coming up for it.
Well,
In terms of how to get into it, it's not even registering.
well, Cog391 says you need explosives to free him. It sounds like that's what it's leading me towards.
Oh, yeah, that's Professor Snail, but I don't think it was that entrance.
Well, I don't know who's behind there, but
Well, to free him is probably Professor Snail,
okay. Well,
but not.
like I say, I wasn't. Yeah.
Oh yeah, being that I haven't been in Ginger Island yet,
Mhm.
how is the difficulty level on things like, you know, the monsters in here compared to other places?
It is pretty higher, I would say. This is quite a tough cave, which I think is why they give you the forge at the end of it to improve your weapons and whatnot.
But like the slimes, do they have the same sort of hit ratio as
They
like, say bottom of the main mines? Or
possibly, yeah. I mean, I think I would consider this maybe second, still just below Skull Cavern.
okay, so it's doable.
Yeah, well, like I said, there's they're wide open stages, but there is only 10 levels, so it's more about the kind of enemy you're facing than
Right.
the actual, you know, amount of traversal. Oh god, and these things are the fucking worst. Although that was like a 2-hit kill, I don't know what I did there. Also, not doing great at finding any iron ore. Cog391 says, S905 sometimes think too hard, he will talk like philosopher. It's more he was talking like a horror movie villain, but, you know, it's either or. Well, I'm getting more cinder shards, which is nice, but they're not currently what I'm after for once. Fuck off, you big fire bastard. Oh god, I've got to be careful here. I might actually die if I'm not careful. But this is why we have many food. Is that immediately one spawning in again? God damn it. You don't give me a second's break, do you? I'm going to drink some mead. It's not the best healing in the world, but... Summon. You just... Oh, fuck off. Time-wasting fire bastard. Thank you.
Yahtzee would be proud of that.
Ah! I accidentally changed weapon instead of using it. Right. That's a good one. That's a good one. I mean, I think I'm just as likely to find an actual bomb at this point, but... S905 says, perseverance regardless. That's fair. King of Game 3 says, hi. Hi. That can't be a coincidence, right?
Prob's not, but...
Oh, I've got too many things to focus on. I can't be doing riddles.
Exactly.
Someone's just switched their name or switched to a different account, I think. Oh, another journal scrap. Forging table. Oh, and that just tells you. Well, useful, but I already looked all that up on the wiki. And Shit the bin. I'm running out of time. Fuck. Okay, time to... I didn't bring a totem with me, did I? Fuck, fuckity, fuck. Move. Don't have time for you, slimy, furry jelly
She
bastard.
is truly inspiring.
I didn't hear what you said, but thanks. Ow. You're not my friend. No. Oh, fucking bastard bollock. Chimpanzee acrobat twat. Shit. Oh, what items am I going to have lost now? Watch. The day before we attempt Skull Cavern, I'm going to lose my fucking weapon.
I'm worried about you just because you didn't actually read that out loud.
Well, he said it before. 9 items from the backpack. Oh my god. Nope.
Well, you go to Marlon and pay him to get it back.
I might just... I kind of want to just restart the day, to be honest.
Well, then do it. There's no shame in it.
I've done it once before.
Go on. Just
Yeah. I can't afford... I could afford to get the dwarf hammer back, but that was just... Oh, hell. Hell's bollocks. This 995 says Cog decided to unleash his army. Oh, he has an army of accounts, does he? I'm not even using 1% of my army, says Cog. Oh, Jesus. I would say I'm used to the chat being overloaded with bots, but this is a bit different. Oh, hang on. Did I just fuck up because... Yeah.
Oh shit, sorry. Didn't even think to...
Well, that's not your fault. I should have remembered. I should have just bought it back off Marlon. Oh, hell. Hey, I'm just building up tension for the Skull Cavern thing.
Caviar that you're missing.
No, it's the void salmon. I have to actively catch it.
Right, fam, I am going to love you and leave you temporarily.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully Steve can get a bit of peace and quiet whilst I'm gone, but I will be back with you in about 5 minutes.
Fair enough. Right. Yeah, that was a real... That was a fuck up. No two ways about it. I can only apologise. S905 says, this has become something else. Yeah, it certainly has. Like I say, I'm just built... Oh, God, and Leah's staring at the skeleton again. Oh, that's it. All the mead ones are full, so... Well, in that case... Okay, King of Game 3 and Cog391 both saying we are not the same person in unison. There's like a whole sci-fi...
Surely that's, what's the word?
I don't know.
There is a word for something that is what it is. I mean, it's an antonym, obviously, but it's a... You know what I'm getting at.
Sometimes. Not always.
Yeah, fair point. Alright, I will catch you.
Yep.
Full Sam, Steve, and I will catch the rest of you shortly, and enjoy the break.
Cheerio. Oh, Cog3, another one, says you forget me. Yeah, there's like a whole multiple... I kept talking about body snatchers before, but now there's like a whole thing going on in the chat. So yeah, this day is rather fucked itself, isn't it? We'll try and pull it back from the brink. I should have remembered that. The void salmon was important, and there's no way I'm going to be as lucky as to catch it on, what, like my first or third attempt. again. Oh, man. That is phenomenally stupid. Okay, one or all of the cogs in the machine are leaving, I think. As I say, there's a whole B plot going on. Or K plot, whatever you want to call it. Right, let's sell all this shit and then we'll be good. Oh, fuck the Omni Geodes, to be honest. Can sell them as well. Let's just sort this shit out. Okay. So. To the thing, and then to the... Am I still putting honey in those for the mead? I suppose there's no point now. I might as well double up on the... on this whole business venture. More dollar overall. They will return one day, says Cog 391. The original Cog here, only my clones will go. Okay. That does make things simpler on my part. I tell you what, before I forget, assuming it doesn't take us the whole day to get the void salmon, assuming things recreate relatively smoothly, take some bombs with us. Suppose we do have the island totem now, so if this does take all day, we could potentially use that. Getting to the island is never the problem though, it's getting back. Can't quite believe I did that. It's no point dwelling on it. We have had many a stupid death in this game, so... Let's see if we can get lucky with this again. That's not a great start. Neither is that. Are you fucking shitting me? You are fucking shitting me. Okay, right, this is just going to be an extended bout of mockery then. We gave you some luck and you fucked it up, so now we're just going to give you algae. Okay, this may or may not be it.
Probably is it.
I don't know. You can get other.
No, actually, it was that.
You can get other fish here. Also, it's not quite as difficult, which suggests it won't be.
That's what I said. It probably is.
Yeah, fucking catfish. Ah. Okay, you seem like a fidgety bastard.
Oh yeah.
Damn it. Foiled by my own hubris. It wasn't hubris, it was just incompetence. And bad memory. What are you doing, you little fuck? I still don't think that's a void salmon, because... It is! Hooray! I can't reach to do that, but yeah. That was a 60-incher as well. We should all be so lucky.
No comment.
Cog391 says, so you get algae curse. that in itself is a kind of mockery because I needed 5 green algae a little while back and couldn't find them.
Yeah, like when you need to find algae, it's impossible.
Right, exactly.
Like,
for love
the
nor
ponds,
money.
right?
For the what, sorry?
For the ponds.
Yes, exactly. And it was just, yeah, it's driving me up the wall. But okay, well that could have been worse. It's only 2 p.m. We can do this, and we can still head to the island.
I'm gonna like go on a long thing and say, just leave it to lie today, so at least you've got the void salmon, and then do the mines tomorrow.
Well, see, I don't actually have to endanger myself at all this time because I'm going there with bombs, and that's the only reason I went into the volcano mines. So there's no threat of death this time. Threat of death comes on Monday.
Sorry.
We can skip this now. Yeah, and it just occurs to me that cutscene ends with something good will happen soon. Well, it didn't, did it? Little purple jelly tot, so... In fact, it's very much the opposite. How you doing, Sam? We ain't talked to you in a while. I think I was meaning to do something, but I forgot. Oh, God. We gave him the dumb person voice, but he's just us. Damn it. Although I don't have as erect hair as him. S905 says, my connection died. Oh god, we're all cursed. It's fine, you didn't miss much. Well, well, it depends when it died, I suppose. Anyway, we got the void salmon again, so that's the main thing. Ah, Mochas is here and says, pony! Very much so. Well... Is Fungalbuck a horse or a pony? I suppose a horse, more likely. But then again, they are somewhat small. I think when I bought them, they said horse. But right. Yeah, one of these fucking crazy parrots wants 20 walnuts to build a resort. I don't quite know what that will do. I imagine... Perhaps people from the mainland will then come visit, but... Mocha says, sounds like my parrot, greedy. Oh, you have your own parrot, do you? Can your parrot build a bridge? That's the question. Okay, right. Well, all this fibre is good. Which is not something I really regularly say, but... That'd be good for making some more grass. I can get all these weird bone stones later. Mocha says, I don't think so, she's lacking in the sharpness region. As in, something of a blunt beak. Or just not very good with power tools. Both are possible. I think there was a walnut here. There is a walnut here. Da-ding, 3. Right, hopefully we can get you out of here, whoever the hell you are, old man or some such. Right, here goes nothing. Oh, Mocha's meant not very sharp as in smarts. Well, who am I to judge, clearly, evidently. Right. Mind out in there, whoever you are. Some amateur demolition about to go off. Well, that did it. Ah, it's Biloddy. Thank you, I thought I was done for. I've been stuck in this cave for months. I had to eat my own toes. One more cave mushroom salad and I would have gone off the deep end. So rubbery. Anyway, I'm Professor Snail. I've been conducting a survey of this island's flora and fauna for the last year. Truly a remarkable place. I hate it now, though. Well, I think I'll go back to my tent and freshen up a little. I'm afraid I smell like mushrooms. Hey, you should stop by the tent sometime. An enterprising individual like yourself could be a major asset in my projects. Just say what you mean, man. Hee hee. Farewell. Alright. Why did you walk like that? You walked into the wall and then down. You could have just...
I'm sorry, you're walking around holding a bomb over your head. Can you really criticize people for how they walk?
Yeah, to be fair, actually, I think my first move would be walking away from the man holding a bomb. Yeah, that's probably fair.
Or, you know, you hand a mushroom to someone that is the same size, if not larger than your head. We don't talk about scales in this game.
Nah, come in. I've got to be careful not to have his voice turn into Mayor Lewis's voice. Welcome to my field office. Cog391 says, yes, old man stuck in a cave for a month is still alive. What an interesting thing. Well, you know, he was pushed to the depths of depravity, it seems. Or, well, mushrooms. I mean, that's lucky in and of itself that you spent a month eating mushrooms and didn't get a bad one. Or at least a LSD one. As you can see, it's quite empty. Getting stuck in that cave was a huge setback to my project. Why can't I do an old man voice? I am an old man. This should be easy. But that's where you come in. What? I'm in the bone business, you see. Oh, I wonder why there was a casting couch in here. Ancient bones in particular. Oh, good. I'm probably at the age range then. And this island is full of them. So if you ever encounter any bones, fossils, or mummified specimens on this island, bring them to my desk, okay? I'll make it worth your while. Oh, there was a reason for all the bones then. You can sell them to him. Good job I didn't do all the rocks then. Hint. Long ago, a rare species of cave bat made their home here. The evidence suggests they were adapted to tolerate intense heat. Interesting, huh? Oh, really? Oh, so it is kind of constructing things, maybe. Maybe you want the foot and all the pieces of... Do you want a piece of snake? I don't know. S905 says it may be natural to walk near the wall. Probably something to do with the AI pathing, but it also makes sense in-universe as well. Island survey. Please report the number of purple flowers present on the island. Surely I can just brute force this. 23. That number doesn't fit my models at all. Maybe you should give it another shot tomorrow. That's fine. I can get this right within a week. Fuck you, old man. I'm gaming your system. I mean, hello and nice to meet you. Trandy's people skills still leave something to be desired. Right, well, I need to make some room here. Throw that away and let's go crazy and eat a yam. You died. Oh god, but I don't have room for all these different types of bones.
Such a weird sound. Like, again, as someone who's only ever played this game on mute, those are some weird sounds.
It's got to be a whole thing that's quite difficult to first think of the kind of sound you want for like a pickaxe hitting stone, and then to actually create it somehow. And it's got to be the kind of thing that a player doesn't mind hearing repeatedly. It could be a lot worse, I suppose. S995 says, I think I may be obsessed with flash drives. I think you might be, yeah. This is something like the third time you've brought them up. By the way, have I told you about my paper car? I do recall you mentioning it, yes. Is it powered by flash drives? Oh, I haven't actually picked up any of the things you want, for fuck's sake. What can I afford to chuck? A single copper ore? Yeah, that's probably fine. And let's drink the mead. Right, it's fucking picking up some bones for what's his face. I got all your fucking skeletons, mate. Here you go. Trendy peas are lightweight. Although to be fair, a whole bottle of mead right off the bat, that's not a small amount. Welcome. Oh mate, you got some fucking feet bones. I got feet bones for days. There you go. Do you only want two? Do you want them the right way around? No? Okay, I'll go. You've outdone yourself, Trandy P. This is one of the most pristine specimens I've ever seen. Thank you. Really? I was hitting them with an axe. Alright. I think there's more stuff left over there. Yeah. Bloody hell. Better sell some stuff. Coconuts, they can go.
And blackberries you can probably chain as well.
Fair point. A single blackberry.
I mean, I don't know which one was more financially valuable, but still.
Yeah, blackberries are fairly easy to come by. Cog391 says, how much HP is your paper car engine? That's an interesting way to... Oh, horsepower, right. See, video game person, not a car person.
I had the same thought as you.
Very much not a car person. Oh, wait, hang on, so you
And
don't...
also, it wasn't until I was about, like, 10 that I realised that HP was hit power.
I think it varies. I always think of it as health points, but...
Oh, all that. Maybe it wasn't hit power. It was just, like, I've been playing Pokemon for...
Yeah, it might...
And so, like, HP was just a thing in and of itself.
Yeah.
So I didn't really think about what HP stood for. It was just, yeah, HP is HP.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think of it more as its own thing than it standing for anything. Like, yeah.
I'm so glad that we're on the same page. And for once, I am actually glad that we are on the same page and not like, shit, we're on the same page. Dear Lord, what have I done to my balsamic Steve?
Well, Thingy didn't actually want any of the bones besides the feet, so that's a bit weird. I guess there's other ones to find, but...
He didn't want any bone is probably why my dating life has been so terrible.
What? Because the person didn't want any bones and only wanted feet instead.
You know what I was getting at. I'm not going to justify it because it was something that just crossed my mind, and I'm not going to justify it because I can't.
That's fair. S905 says it was an old project I revisited. This time I augmented the template for convenience, faced some difficulties near the end, but eventually pieced it together. It is Bumblebee Papercraft, can be found on YouTube. I think I feel disgusted. You're a very complex individual, S905. He says, I'm angry. Okay.
What are you angry about?
His own achievements, I think, seemingly.
I mean, relatable, but...
Yeah, kind of. Right. We can leave all that, and then Sunday is the jade trade, and then Monday will be the big day. We might not even reach a week on this one because we've had to kind of go back in time and whatnot. But Cog keeps asking what horsepower it is, and S905 says it is 0 horsepower. It is paper. It does not move. Arguments happening in the chat. We pretend we do not see it. It has no engine. I mean, we don't pretend very hard because we're still reading it out, but you know. Right. Yes, Sunday is the J Trade Sunday also means all the gifting restarts. So I need to get on top of that. We're on the secondary level of getting to know people in that we're getting to know all the outcasts. Doing fairly well, and Gus, but you know. However you want to think of Gus. That's a Gunther. That's just bone fragments. And I think, yeah, we'll put some of that algae away. Just can't be too fucking careful now. Oh goody, 5 whole grasses. I guess I can sell the rest of that. Catfish goes. No, I guess I'm going to save all that for healing things. The same reason I'm holding on to the coffee. Good. Do we have time to bung a bunch of grass in the thing? Maybe if we're quick and haphazard. That's my middle name. Which one? Both. Oh, hang on. I have a feeling there's... No, there isn't things in the machine. Okay, well that was a waste. Cutting it close as ever, but this is why we have our bed right next to the door. Success. Oh, the good thing is happening, supposedly. What are you doing to the Jojo Mart? They just repair it. Morris comes back and everything. The betrayal of the Janimos. We were on the corporate side all along. Or it stays run down, but the next time you go to the community centre, it's a Jojo Mart. That'd be quite terrifying.
Am I like having to have this breakdown, or did you just hear cockerels crowing?
Yeah, that happens every day.
Okay. But again, this is the first time I've been actually hearing the audio for this.
That is fair. Not an unexpected thing to hear, though, I would think, in a farming game. Well, I suppose it is when we don't actually have any cockerels.
How? Why are you stocking honey?
Why not?
Well, because I think the only person who likes it as a gift is Pierre. Not Pierre. Harvey, maybe. Like, it's easy money.
True, but all our kegs are currently occupied, so I can't...
Yeah, and what are you going to... Oh, I was going to say, what are you going to turn it into? But you and I have both drunk mead.
Yes.
So, no, you cannot put honey into a keg.
Yes, you can. Because I've done it multiple times. That's how you make mead.
That's a 1.5.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's how you make mead.
Well, I didn't know that mead was an option.
Apparently so. I don't know if that...
Fair enough.
As a whole thing is...
I retract my... The fuck is you doing, baby? Thing.
Yeah, I don't know if mead is new as a whole concept of a thing. Cog391 says, I remember something I was scrolling in Reddit and I saw an interesting question. If you can remove one thing from the entire universe, what will it be?
As in the Stardew universe or the actual universe?
Considering... I don't think this was the Stardew Reddit, so let's say the actual universe. And S995, ever the clever clog, says, my ability to remove one thing from the entire universe. Just immediately forfeit the ability, so you don't have to face the moral conundrum. Some might say that's the only way to win is not to play, so... Oh god, we're going to need more fucking seeds, aren't we? Although, is that... maybe. There might not be much point for the last 7 days.
No, you could move the greenhouse.
Yeah, yeah. We did.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's slightly more convenient there, I think. Right. Caroline, Krobus, Wizard. Oh yeah, we need to throw an orange at Gus's head. And Dwarfy likes any kind of mineral. So we'll give him an amethyst. Oh yeah, sorry Dumples, you may be dying of thirst. There you go. Right, those can go. How many jades do we have? 6, that's not all that many. And I bet a bunch will finish once we get back. Okay, well let's do the gifting first before we head to the desert, and there's a chance that we'll have more jade that way. I suppose I should sort all you guys out first as well. Goat's milk, goat's wool. What? Nothing. You guys just having an indoors day today, eh? Fair enough. Who are you exactly? Ankles and Amber. And Event Horizon. So yeah, what are our answers to that question? I just realised that just sort of went past us. If you could remove one thing from the universe.
Yeah.
For me, it might be mosquitoes, I'll be honest. Might be a predictable answer, but...
Well, no, that wasn't predictable at all. At least not from me.
They be fuckers. Even without all the disease carrying, I just don't like them. I don't like anything really that sucks my blood, including doctors. But thinking back, with the long black cloak and everything and the Transylvanian accent, I'm not sure he was a doctor. Might have been lied to. How are you doing, New Metal? New Metal looks really happy today. Good. It's about time. You've been rather moody with me for a long while. I suppose it's just getting over their initial angst. What would your answer be? M. What would your answer be?
Oh, sorry. Got distracted. What was the question?
If you could remove one thing from the universe.
Myself.
Oh. Should have seen that coming.
No, in a more in the spirit of the question thing, It's a difficult one.
It is really.
That
The problem is choice.
you know that I have very strong feelings about how things should be done. So I would remove famine. I'd like if I can only remove one thing.
Yeah, no, not a bad shout though. Like it's a broad thing, but you could still argue it is one thing. Like, I mean, it's one whole horseman of the apocalypse, so...
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, there are so many more things that need to be addressed for people to live happily, but starvation should not be a thing in this world, so...
Agreed. Good answer.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't in any way implying that you thought that, yeah, well, some people should starve, so...
Yeah, there's, you know...
I don't think we'd be friends if either of us thought that, yeah, well, some people starving is alright.
There's good starvation and bad starvation.
Yeah, whereas I say, I don't think I mean, I'd still love you, but I don't think I could be your friend if you thought that some people deserve to starve. And I don't think you'd be my friend if I turned around and went, yeah, well, some starvation is good for people, it motivates them.
Yeah. That's what the working classes need, less food.
Yeah.
Just...
So, I'm glad we're like on a vaguely same...
Yeah.
principle
Position. It's a good
level
thing to share.
But I can't think
1,
of
2, 3, 4. Oh no. I messed up again. You're not very good at skipping rope, are you, Jazz? Not her fault. They didn't give her an animation for messing up. But... right. Who else? Krobus is next on the list. Considering how unsure I was of them at first, I've grown to like...
Sorry.
I've grown to like Krobus quite a bit. Probably because he just...
Yeah, Krobus is bae.
He sells good shit as well.
You've opened my eyes to the world of humans. I appreciate that.
And I think Krobus is one of the people you can get a star drop from.
Oh really? How so?
At some point. I can't remember. If Bowles is listening, he will be the one to remind us.
Yeah,
How.
he's not actually here on this one, but maybe that'll be his full friendship thing, who knows. But and you know, he will forever have the return scepter that I will never be able to afford, sadly, but if I ever do afford it, like even after the LP is over, I'll put something on Twitter just saying, fuck yeah, I did it, fuck you all, or something like that. There you go, Gunther. Still no rewards, I see. Ungrateful prick. I guess while I'm here, Clint, you can have some fucking work for once. Now that we've cleaned you out of every possible upgrade. That's alright. That's equally as alright. Because it's the same thing. So yeah, what actually happened to the Jojo Mart then? It's a cinema! Oh! I'm actually hugely in favour of that. Despite immediately taking a hammer to the van outside. That was an accident, didn't mean to do that. It's even Halloween themed. Coming soon, The Miracle at Cold Star Ranch. Now playing Mysterium. Peer behind the midnight veil. You must experience to believe. Movie ticket 1,000. That's a bit fucking much. Bit steep. Admits one to the movie theatre. Giving this to a friend invites them to the movies with you. Wait, so you get a ticket free if 2 of you go? Sure, I'll do that. I don't know who I'm going to take yet, but I wonder if I can take Krobus to the movies. I'm going to try it. But not today, because we've already gifted him. Ah, Caroline. There you are. Have a flower. You hear that, Pierre? I'm still giving flowers to your wife. 9 out of 10. You're married to her and she's still... You're not even that high with her. Although she is high with herself quite frequently. Today
there's like Caroline and Emily who are clearly just completely off their tits.
Very much so, yeah. I would argue Emily's on the stronger stuff. Today I'm just going to relax and think positively. Do you ever take a day off? No. It's killing me. Right, that leaves Gus and Dwarfy. Gus, I hope you're not still mad at me for chucking a squid at you accidentally. It was meant for Willy. 9 out of 10. Hi there, Trendy P. I'm glad to see you. You're always welcome here, despite the squid incident. Alright then. Yeah, that's everyone. Because we've... Oh no, Dwarf. You just said that, you fucking idiot. Right. To the horsemobile. Oh, fuck, I should probably buy some seeds off Dickhead, shouldn't I?
Well, hang on. How far into the season are you? You know, my eyesight's terrible, so I can't.
Yeah, it's day 21, so it's got to be things that grow within like 4 days. 5 days?
It's mostly flowers that grow within 4 days.
Yeah. Bok choy we can get. That'll do. Wheat is not a bad idea because we can occasionally get hay from it. I can't recall.
I honestly, at this point of the season, I really wouldn't recommend getting wheat.
Well, it only takes 4 days.
Personal
Well, it only takes 4 days. Yeah. Well, there's still time for it, so I think it's fine. But, yeah, might be more than 2 rows that need stuff, but I'm going to leave it at that for now. It won't matter come the nuclear winter anyway, so... S905 says, in my worldview, it could be argued that starvation is caused by people, basically hoarding. I hope you're not calling me out. As the creator has given everyone their provision, unlike sickness, for example, it is a test. That's a view. I mean, certainly I didn't appreciate all the panic buyers during the pandemic. Made toilet roll very difficult to get hold of.
Oh yeah, that's the whole thing. Apparently there's like a phone in 1.5.
There is, yeah. I didn't know that was a new thing, but yeah, you can check the stock and things of shops from the comfort of your home.
Sorry, it was more like I just realised I have earphones on and I heard a ringtone and I thought, shit, who's calling me? And then I realised it was in the game.
Was it? Because I haven't used the phone.
Oh, well, they had a type thing.
Oh.
Oh, no, it's just like the loading text thing. In which case, fine, but I have reached the right conclusion for the wrong reason.
Fair enough. Yeah, I can see how actually that could sound like a kind of phone dialy thing. Also, I've done that thing again where I left it too late and Pam's fucked off, so we'll hopefully have a desert totem. Oh shit, do we even have that? Oh hell. We do, thankfully. Okay, well we'll have to use that then. Pam has a limit on when she'll take you to the desert, but not when she'll bring you back. Suppose because she knows you have no other option. Right, let me quickly plant this shit. Then we can be off. For the whole one thing we need the desert for. Wheat. Right, good. We got a shit ton of corn going. For reasons. Right, that's everyone gifted on... Is everyone half gifted? The rest will be things to put away so we don't lose them on the whole Skull Cavern attempt. Things like bait. And a movie ticket. I don't know what I would consider. Let's put it in tools. It's kind of a tool. Right, quick sharp.
Really sexy. I'm really looking forward to doing the whole Ginger Island thing, like on my solo playthrough.
Oh yeah,
Just
yeah.
so I can work it out.
It's a good addition. There's a lot of cool stuff there.
Hang on.
Of the mines
Please.
and... Sorry? What? Do you have a problem with the way I interact with this camel?
Yes, no, I find it terribly awful. No. I was going to say you just bought things, which is fine, but I had a sudden panic that you were going to be trying to hit Skull Cavern at 7:20.
Yeah,
in the evening.
at 8:10. No, I'm not quite that foolish. It's just Sunday is the only day you can do the jade trade. Wait, hang on.
Oh, yeah, no, you got a cutscene. Oh.
No, I was driving the bus. So it's not Pam who brings you back. You just go fuck it and drive
I
yourself.
wonder if that should have been Pam. No, could you consider that maybe it's Pam driving it and you were just in the passenger seat at the front?
But I think the steering wheel was on the left. It was coming that way. I didn't see Pam there at all. If I could drive it, why don't I just always drive it? Why the fuck do we need Pam?
As you well know,
Plot holes.
I take a view that I'm not going to question shit that happens. If it's good, it's good.
Plot holes. No, fair enough. Right then, so that's coming to the end of Sunday. We organise all that. We got coffee, 15 truffles. They're shit for health things, but it doesn't really matter. Iridium cheese, void mayo can go away. A blackberry, a cactus fruit, 2 grapes, 9 grapes, 2 pineapples, 5 magma caps. We've now got 95 staircases, by the way, so I think we might stand a chance. But, you know, evidently I'm more than capable of fucking things up. So let's take that and that. And then just leave space for things. You did make a good point about the pan. I probably don't need to take that. but I will keep everything else. Cog391 says, what is truffle? Truffle is whatever you want it to be.
Are you sticking with that as like a definition of it?
Pretty much, yeah. It helps me get around the fact that I don't have a clear definition on what a truffle is. So. For ages,
Right?
they're like a type of, that you find underground, that pigs dig up.
Okay, yeah, no, so you clearly have a really defined...
Comprehensive, yeah. No, they're a type of fungi, aren't they? Or am I completely wrong on that?
No,
Yeah.
they are fungi.
Yeah, I don't know why I said fungi.
What? No, it's one of those things where, like, we say migraine or migraine. It's or
Really?
garage or garage.
Okay, I've never heard anyone say migraine, but
Yeah, we talked about this the other day. A lot of people that I know do say. My mother, who thankfully has never had migraines as often as I have, she gets a migraine a couple of times a year, and she calls them migraines.
no, fair
There's
enough.
nothing wrong with it.
Each to their own.
Yeah.
No, for ages I didn't actually know, to be completely honest, because I think for Christmas or something one year I got like chocolate truffles, they weren't truffles at all. I think they were just sort of dusty chocolates, and that was my only ever experience. So I thought, oh, they're a kind of chocolate thing.
Well, yeah, no, chocolate truffles are like a huge. I mean, that's how a lot of people do.
But I don't think that's what these quite were.
The thing is, truffles are a part of the fungi family, and they're eukaryotic. And so they don't. It's not even like they're related to viruses or
That's lucky.
anything, or bacteria, or mammals, or reptiles, or anything.
Or bananas.
They're a completely different thing. They are like a completely different domain.
They are a dimension in and unto themselves.
Well, no, they're not. There are 3 kingdoms, I believe, and I don't know. So there's.
There we go. Typical. Knew it.
Oh shit! No, it's not even. Sorry, I have had to look them up. It's not even. Yeah. So there are 6 kingdoms. So you have Animalia, Plantae, Fungi, Prostia, and Archaea. So basically, mushrooms and truffles are a set of fungi.
Were you saying
Have-
kingdoms?
Sorry?
Kingdoms, were you saying?
Yeah.
Is that the scientific term for it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just imagining a realm of mushrooms now. Mushroom people. Well, the Mushroom Kingdom is a thing. Hang on, Mario been making a actually quite clever joke this entire time?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be damned.
Potentially.
Potentially. Let's not give him too much credit, but that's actually quite clever if they were... The whole time I just thought it was...
I loath though I am to fuck around with Nintendo, I do think that's just a happy accident.
Maybe.
Well, and even if it's not, then great, good on them.
Well, yeah, that's definitely something I want to look up now, but interesting.
But yeah,
Speaking of truffles,
so
though,
the
just...
kingdoms are Animalia, Plantae, fungi, Prostia, and Archaea.
Mm-hmm.
Subtext, Archaebacteria and bacteria, and Eubacteria. So.
Okay. Went over my head a lot of that.
But, you tuned in to see a person having an entertaining game of Stardew Valley. What you've come up with is a really depressing list of
mushrooms.
Well, it's not even mushrooms, but yeah, we'll go with that.
Cog391 says in Arabic we call it, I'm probably going to mispronounce this, kamar. I haven't tried it, but some people say it tastes like meat. I believe he's talking about truffles. This was a while back. And for some reason it is much more expensive than meat. Why do you want to buy something more expensive than meat just to eat something tastes like meat?
As in like culinary truffles. Yeah, they are more expensive than meat because they're really hard to find. They're really hard to source. And honestly, like, so if you ever have anything that is listed as truffle oil or that has truffle oil in it, it's not going to be actual truffles in there. It's things that replicate the taste of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was stupid because I went to ding the crystal, I collapsed, but at least I collapsed in my house. We've got enough stuff to offset the energy I won't have had from that. Yeah, that should be fine. We're still basically full. In fact, I can immediately eat this here tomato and that'll probably do it. Right. Just out of curiosity, what is my fortune like today? Spirits are somewhat annoyed today. Luck will not be on your side. Fuck you, game. Not today of all days. Oh, are you on my side, wifey? Oh, sorry, that's the kitchen, not you. That's genuinely, I'm not making a joke there. I accidentally clicked the kitchen. I'm going to take a nature walk today. I need to get out of the house. Okay, avoid Skull Cavern. You might find my corpse there. Right. Well, not that it needed any more suspense and build-up after a whole fucking time skip shenanigans, but I do have to go to intermission briefly, which is but you know, we'll be back ASAP. And then finally Skull Cavern. Oh god, this post and thing. It's fine, we'll leave it all. Sorry, I'm not good at writing letters. I made one metal bar too many and thought you might need it. Not today, I don't, Clint. Why do you have my voice? I don't know. Okay. So, yeah, we're loaded up on everything we possibly can be, except for bombs. We should bring some bombs. And the staircases. Fucking Christ. Okay. Let's just have a minute to think about the colossal fuck up that nearly happened there. I'll take a farm totem as well, just to be on the safe side. But, yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, this really is boding well. As I say, brief intermission. We will come back and we will smack the shit out of a cavern or fail spectacularly. One or the others. Right. All prepared as we ever will be. Cog391 says, what the fuck? Is this an intermission or a horror movie? Exactly the reaction I was hoping for. I don't know what you mean. It's a simple corporate broadcast of positive vibes and healthy marketing. Right. Off we ho. Off we ho? Yeah, off we ho. Fair enough. That's probably more appropriate. To be fair, actually, I did all that preparation and Pam isn't going to show up till fucking 9 anyway, so... I guess in the meantime we'll get a hazelnut. Don't suppose there's any blackberries hanging off any bushes. Nope. That's one big hazelnut. Apparently. So, reach level 100 in the Skull Cavern. Someone is waiting for you on level 100. Really? We'll see about that. Oh, these are all grown. Well, I guess I can do that till 9 AM. Fairy rose. Attracts fairies. Really? Perhaps I shouldn't be picking them then. Curious. I will sell most of those because we ain't got room in the box for them. Cog391 says, yes, everything was normal in the intermission. Exactly. A normal standard intermission. Right, chuck those in there. I should have seen if I could cook anything. I mean, I can't, but it should have been an attempt, possibly. Gooey jelly, right. Yeah, that's all fine. Oh, I could create a pizza. Decent healing. I wonder what else there is. Spaghetti, not quite as good. That's it. That's all we can create. Oh god, Trandy really does have my cooking ability. Two pizzas. It's almost twice as good. Cog391 says fairy roses are useful. You can make fairy dust with it. Really? We're gonna get fucked up, or no? That's probably an actual item, isn't it, for things? Okay. Wonder how you go about that. If you put them in a. Would you put them in a mill or would you put them in a keg? I suppose there's no way of knowing, really. Brew fairy dust or do you mill fairy dust? Where the fuck are you, Pam? It's gone 9:30. Clearly I can drive the bus myself. I bloody will in a minute. There you are. Take your sweet fucking time. Not like this is a momentous occasion or anything. Right, wish me luck, Fungal Buck. Wish I could take you with me, but apparently they discriminate against horses on this bus. Watch me somehow fuck up and die on level 1. Nope, we have confidence. We have many healing on our side. We have an amazing dwarf hammer, and if all else fails, we have a way out. And it's about 10:30. Alright then, here we go. We have one shot at this. If we don't manage this, then we can't do the attempt again for the rest of the LP. And I figure if I'm going to do any level...
you're hitting Skull Cavern right now.
Yep, and I reckon if I do any levels, I should do them at the start here.
Alright, Well, I'm sticking around. If I'm late for my thing, then so be it, because I want to see this.
Okay, fair enough. Come on, give me just like one to start off with. And then...
This is why you have bombs and staircases.
Yes, I know, but I was saying if we do these at the start, because I have 95, then it's easier than trying to do
No,
the levels at 95 or something.
No, right. This is a bomb level if I've ever seen one.
I don't want to use all the bombs.
Oh, that was staircase level at least.
That actually hurt me a little bit.
Yeah. Well, if you don't run away from.
Yeah, I thought I was out of the blast radius. Really? On this fucking thing? Okay, well, yeah, the luck really isn't on our side. We'll get this one and then we'll
Yeah, basically.
start staircasing.
You've got 95 staircases, so.
I'm aware.
Yeah. No, sorry, that was more lamenting out loud. So, like, that's 75 levels that you can just do.
95, but yeah. Right, that's 2. We heal up and then start going with this. Right, have a blackberry.
Is there any way you can pause this?
In the
I think
inventory.
if you're on single player.
Yeah, I can do that. That pauses
just
it.
because I'm about to head off.
Mhm.
And yeah, so for everyone who's tuned in or who is tuning in currently, thank you so much for giving my incredible friend some views. But I'm gonna have to head off.
No, that's fair enough. Enjoy your thing. Hope it goes well.
Yeah, well, it's about the strikes, so.
Well, as enjoyable as something like that can be then.
Yeah, so I will see all of you again. I mean, I'm not doing anything on Friday, so.
Yeah, well, we kept saying we definitely need you to co-op again before the end of the LP, so whenever you're
Right,
free.
We'll work it out.
Cool. Yep. Alright then. Okay.
Good night, lads and ladies, and I don't know what the non-binary version of lads and ladies is, but have a great one.
Fair enough. I also realise I should down this coffee to make everything quicker.
Oh,
Here we go
I still
then.
find it really weird that you're drinking coffee.
Well, not something I do in real life, but
You do realise that you are in real life.
not in this I'm not.
Oh.
Ah, the flying lobster demons, my arch nemesis.
Those ones are why
It's been a while.
impossible to do Skull
Oh.
Cavern without the galaxy sword.
Well, I have something even better than that now. Oh, well, that one's just given me the way through, so... Oh, you're looking to pass, so go ahead.
Thank you. Sorry.
No problem.
Alright, I'll catch you in a bit.
See you later. Oh, another free one. God, it's like we might not actually have to fight anything at all. There's probably some really good loot to be had, but we mustn't be led astray by temptation. I mean, even doing it this way, it's going to take some time, so we can't fuck about too much. Oh God, and we're not completely out of danger because we can get trapped like that. Jeez, okay. Do not get complacent. 100 levels, it's a hell of an ask. Like, as I've said before, it, you know, genuinely impossible without the staircases, so I don't feel too bad about doing this. And what else we got here? all the small stuff to begin with. So hazelnuts and grapes and ting. Good, good. And it's 2 p.m. Right, see if we can pick up the pace a bit. Before even the dust has settled, we're going down these ladders. Oh my god! That was a bit of a crazy level. Very glad I didn't have to do that one. Thing is, it's quite possible for something to rush at us and fuck us up. Also, what happened there? That was like, I placed it in front of me and it appeared beside me. Anyway. Oh, and these ones are not good. These really can waste time for us. 64 left. We've done like a good 20 within an hour there, I think, so that's not bad. This area is infested. Good for it. I don't give a fuck. I'm bypassing it all. Oh geez, that don't sound good. Quick breather. While the Ribena lurks. Cog391 says, it is possible to go to floor 100 without staircases. Really? Even if you're like dropping through all the holes, like you get really, son of a bitch, really lucky with that. I think the most I've ever dropped there is like 8 levels or something. Oh fuck, well that was a waste of one. Okay, I think we're still up, so. I'm going to take this moment to heal though, because looking a bit dicey. Yeah, that's madness. I mean, I'm sure people have done it somehow, but it just seems, to a layman like me, that seems absolute bonkers. Perhaps there is a higher up limit on the holes to how far you can drop down. Like I say, I think the most we've ever done is 8, but perhaps you could get lucky and drop 20 levels. In which case, you never know. Okay, we might just about do it. Thing is, we might have to do... we might have to fight like a couple of levels at the end, which I'm really not... Oh, hello. Glad we didn't skip that. At 66, there's a thing. And it's 10 bombs. Alright. And even without bombs, says Cog391. It is madness, but it is possible. Fair enough. I mean, I think I was saying last session about some of the speedrun tech that Em's informed me of, like people completing the entire community centre within year 1 and crazy stuff like that. Oh, we haven't actually lost as much health as I feared. Alright, let's keep going then. We might be able to get all the way to 100 because some of these have... Ooh, fucker. The ladder has been visible immediately, so some of them have been free. I could work it out with maths if I had a brain for that sort of thing, but I don't. Whoa, we're halfway there. We're way more than halfway there. Yeah, I know, but I forgot to sing the song. Home stretch. Oh, fuck off, you lobster bastard. It's the final countdown. 10 to go. And how many do we have left? 8. Oh, we have exactly the right amount. That's insane. 95, 96. Well, we're doing alright for time anyway then. And 99, 100. We had, oh my god, Mr. Key. Well, you made it. No idea what voice we had for him. Well, you made it. Hats off to you. Come closer now, don't be shy. I'm going to be very shy. You seem to have demon snakes. Okay, that's not me walking, that's automated. I heard you were attempting a deep dive into these caverns today. You wouldn't shut up about it for ages. I had to see for myself. And how are you all the way down here? Impressive. Very impressive. Making it all the way down here is quite a feat. Although you did skip a bunch of levels by crafting staircases. Motherfucker, you called me out. Clever, sure, but not very honourable. Well, neither is spelling honourable that way. You Yankee fuck. Okay, nice that it calls you out, but yeah. Alright. I wouldn't have been able to do it otherwise, it's as simple as that. Even so, it must have been a lot of work to mine all that stone. Ah, no, see that you are unaware of. Because we utilise the jade trade. And that sort of dedication, I thought you said that is sort of praiseworthy. No, that sort of dedication is praiseworthy. You're a rare one, kid. Am I a rare one, or am I well done? As in, well done for getting this far. Moving on. Now, go over to the table and drink this special milk I've prepared for you. Fuck no, I won't. I'm... Hell no. Like, this room wasn't sus enough as it is. I'm not going to drink anything you offer me. Oh no, apparently he is. I have no control over that. It's called iridium snake milk. Every alarm bell possible is going off. One healthy swig of that and you'll become even more powerful. Well, maybe I'll just stay as powerful as I am. Maybe I don't want snake milk. Snakes don't have udders. So this is really... Oh, God. No, he auto-drinks it. The taste is awful and the texture is even worse. I've heard that before. But your health is permanently increased by 25. Oh. Alright then. I guess that is a win. Good luck out there, kid. It was all a red herring. Kind of. I still think he's sus, but... Oh, and it goes further than level 100, so... I guess let's see how far we can go. Without dying, of course. Oh god. Perhaps this was not the thing to attempt. Perhaps we should just... What the hell is that? These are the iridium bats that I've heard about. Son of a bitch. Give me some breathing room, will you? No, you won't. Okay, fine. Fucker. Time to eat pizza. Cog 3 in 1. Yes, snake milk. Nothing sound curse about it. No. Not like if you were trying to invent some kind of cursed, horrible concoction. Like the snake milk would be a thing that you think of. If I was brainstorming ideas for a poison that didn't actively say poison, snake milk might be something I go for. You really are my least favourite things. You know, I've had some time away from you, but coming back now, I think I do actually hate them more than the fireballs in the volcano cave. They're more gross, for a start, and they're actually more kind of janky with the way they go about and everything. Oh, you're not much fun either. Yeah, you need to fuck off. Like, actually, though. And we need to have some cheese, because this is getting a bit dicey. I don't quite know what I'm going for now. The smart thing to do would be to just leave. But we ain't. In fact, we're going to drop bombs like a madman. At least we avoided the blast radius of that one. Fuck off, Ribena. And I don't know why I'm mining all this iridium. I have an infinite supply now. Oh well. Maybe there'll be something that needs 100 iridium bars or something. Yeah, it's more about the pride of the thing now. You fell 5 levels. We can say we made it to 107. And that's... oh god. You motherfucker. Get out of my life forever. I mean, at least they die in 3 hits now, but still. Absolute shitbags. So, okay, I don't think I'm going to gain anything all that swish here now. Just loads more iridium, which is... ooh, a mega bomb. I'll tell you what then, let's go out with a bang. Let's see what a mega bomb does. See what a mega bomb does to a Ribena. Ooh. Ooh, Lord. Oh, hello. Okay, that was worth it then. That was in fact worth it. Yep, 108. I'm pretty alright with that. Don't need to try our luck anymore. Oh god, can I still get out if that's happening? Yes, I can. Fantastic. Hooray! Niggly little tree there. Well, we did it. We kind of water slided down the entire way. We sort of took a shortcut and exploited the hell out of it, but a win is a win, and that's the most important thing. And our health has permanently increased, although it doesn't seem all that visibly noticeable, but I'll take his word for it that it has. And we have a prismatic shard. Gunther apparently wants one for the museum. I don't know if I'm not going to waste it on something as frivolous as that, I don't think. Yeah, big success. Pretty chuffed with that. Even if Mr. Key did call us out, I mean, as I say, a win is a win. And now I just have to have all this ready for tomorrow. In terms of gifting. I think we may wrap up, like I threatened, or it might be a relief to some of you, a little bit earlier because we had to time warp and whatnot. But yeah, we'll do everyone's gifting tomorrow. And then I suppose we'll have to think about the end of winter coming up. The end of winter? What the fuck are you talking about? The end of autumn. That's what I meant. That's what I said. You have no evidence to the contrary. Yeah, good stuff. And Caroline will still want her spangles. Dwarfy will still want his amethyst. And Krobus will still want the void mayo. I think that's everyone. Gus will still want an orange. These are the constants in life. Good. I did it. Are you proud? No, you're asleep. Well, some things never change. What else did I take from here? Oh no, it was the field snack thing, but I used that, so that's fine. Well, congratulations me. In many ways, there are no challenges left to face now. Not combat ones, anyway. I suppose it's not impossible there's another thing on Ginger Island somewhere, but I don't think so. Even though we haven't explored all of the areas yet. Cog391 says, here in Iraq we don't have autumn, it is just winter, spring and summer. Oh. Understandable. To be fair, here in England, winter lasts about 9 months, so you know, it all varies from place to place. Are you proud of me, my chicken? No, they're all just trying to sleep. Although Walrus still sleeps with his eyes open. Just likes to be alert, in case anyone's coming to close him down, I suppose. Well, pretty successful, I would say. I'm not sure I have time for this. You're never sure you have time for anything, and yet you take the piss. I certainly do. 73 iridium milk. We probably need to make more cheese machines. But you know, one day something might call for that much milk. You never know. Wouldn't it be nice if just this once we didn't collapse? And we managed it. Okay, the perfect end. And let me just check the calendar, because there is of course that thing, but I think it's... Oh, it's the 27th, so it's not actually the last day. It is George's birthday tomorrow. The view from this window is inspiring, don't you think? What window? Don't start this again, Leo. We talked about this. That's a window. That's a TV. It's very important that you know the difference. I say very important. I mean, it's just probably better for you overall, but you know. Cog301 says, yes, rabbits sleep with their eyes open. One of my friends was having rabbit as a pet and he was sleeping with his eyes open. Oh, really? So that's not just a sort of something overlooked graphically. That's actually accurate to... Huh. I mean, I had a pet rabbit when I was younger, but I don't believe I ever saw her sleeping. So I couldn't attest to that, but... Huh. Maybe so. Perhaps it varies like people, because some people sleep with their eyes open and that's very creepy, but I have definitely seen rabbits with their eyes closed, but or at least I think I have. Am I gaslighting myself again? Let's not go down this road. Let's just go give some people some gifts. Of course. Well, oh yeah, that's what we can end today off with, actually. We can see if Krobus will go to the cinema with us. That'd be a nice way to round things off. In the meantime, since a bunch of these people won't wake up in time or open their shop, we'll go to see the wizard first. In some ways, Skull Cavern itself was not the greatest challenge. The challenge was just regular day, not exhausting and dying and preparing for it. Failure to prepare is preparing to fail, but also you can fail at preparing and never reach the thing you were preparing for. I trust you enough to allow you in my basement. Treat what you find there with respect. You need a better bio for your grinder profile, mate. Just occurred to me, there's all this business as well. Most of these I remember didn't seem all that useful to 100 fiber. See, fiber's that's fucking funny. Fiber is actually really useful for us now. We've got a shit ton of star fruit. Oh yeah, we can give you star fruit whenever you want, but fiber, no chance, mate. Why is it? Oh, for some reason I couldn't find where the arrows were. Oh yeah, and these permanent warp things. Warps you to the desert. Warps. See that? That could be useful, but that requires 10. Also a stupid amount of money and bananas, which we haven't found any of yet. Yeah, if anything, it would be the Janimo hut, I think. And we might even make that for Ginger Island if it was possible, because that way our home away from home could always be, you know, sorted. Or maybe it'd be more useful at the actual farm, because it depends how many crops they harvest. Probably stats you can look up on that. Right. Onward. How you doing, Penny? Oh! Shit! What did I just give her? Thanks, this looks nice. What was it? What did I just give her? Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, and even the stream isn't delayed enough for me to find out what it was. So it wasn't the orange, it wasn't the void man. Where's the movie ticket? I didn't give her the movie ticket, did I? No, you didn't bring the movie ticket. Calm down, okay? You probably just gave her a fucking fruit or something. Anyone in the chat who could tell me what I just accidentally gave to Penny there, be much appreciated. Oh, what the fuck? I was just trying to talk to you, you fucking... Your farm looks really pretty right now. That makes... Oh no, I can't be mean to you, Penny. I can. And have been, but... It was an honest mistake. Oh, bloody hell, I'm really worried now. Yeah, no, it wasn't the movie ticket, because Well, one, that wouldn't be her response, and two, we didn't bring it with us. Cog391, you gave her a mushroom. Okay. Thank you, Cog. Crisis averted. It was just a bloody mushroom. Whew. Almost gave myself a panic attack. I've seen edible mushrooms in the forest. Yeah. I've seen them disappear in front of my own eyes. How's that for something fucking trippy? Foraging can be a fun way to earn some cash, or you can use what you find as gifts or food, or just get fucking blazed. Alright. I think we're on 9 with most of these people now. Most of the people we're trying to be on 9 with. How are you doing, Evelyn? We haven't spoke to you in a while. I've been putting raisins in George's oatmeal, but he hasn't said a word. I wonder if he even notices these things. His bowels will notice. Trust me. His bowels will notice. Gus, you don't open till 12, do you, you fucking lemon? We're going all the way up to the dwarf and back in this time? I guess we are. Oh, that was a little too on brand for me, just having a nervous breakdown over a mushroom. She didn't even mind it either. She was like, yeah, this is nice. If someone gave me a mushroom, it'd be a bit weird, really. There's too much variables involved with mushrooms. They can be too many different things, like... They can be nice, they can be poisonous, or they can make you trip balls. That's too many variables. And you're ramming in your What? Nothing, mate. It just... If you like cave carrots, then more power to you. Somebody should. And I've left fungal back there, but I think it's alright in the grand scheme of things. Just leave her alone, man. Too many mistakes there. You already had a history of mistakes, and now you've added one more. Oh yes, and the mysterious way that Gus unlocks his door before ever reaching it. Come here, I need to throw an orange at your head. Where you at? Where, what the fuck? Where are you at? Where are you actually at? What the fuck? Where did you, what? How did you come from that side? We checked that side. Was he just off shot, or was he hiding in these barrels, or he was hiding in the bear statue? Or he came down the chimney, and that's how he got round. Yep, that's what you always say, but you know. Hi, please relax and enjoy yourself. You really still that formal with us after all this time? We've been through thick and thin, Gus. I gave you a shit ton of eggs. I threw a squid at your face. You didn't get me whacked by the mafia. All the ups and downs of a normal friendship. Cog391 says, I wonder what George will say if you give him something poisonous. Not a lot, besides choking, I imagine. I am
too sensitive to sunlight to go out on most days. The conditions in here are perfect. Care to buy anything?
Sorry, my stomach and my throat made a weird growling noise there. It was not quite a burp, but it was like a weird halfway thing. Honestly, it sort of fit with his tone of voice, but it wasn't actually intentional. I think George only likes like two things. And I think it's like some kind of soup thing and leeks. So very difficult to get George to like you, I would imagine. But it is his birthday tomorrow, so fuck it. We'll give him a leek. It's the least we could do. Oh, Jesus Christ. I hope that wasn't the most you could do in terms of jokes, because that was fucking dire. Why does all my stuff keep getting disorganised? Oh yeah, also the preserve jars. Is there anything I should be putting in those? No? Let's just keep putting grapes in them then. I could probably sell these grapes, let's be honest. Hold on, how many do we have in storage? There, that's fine. So, is that everyone fully gifted for the week? That's... Yes, even Penny, accidentally so. Yep, and we even remembered to talk to them this time. Excellent. Oh, Alex isn't the lowest anymore, Leo is. Well, I don't actually hate Leo, despite them being a child. I mean, that's not their fault. It's just unfortunate circumstance of birth. Careful, Dumples, I almost scythed you there. You're the same colour as the wheat, the grass rather. Well, this is actually growing quite nicely now, so I'm feeling less panicked about the hay situation. I don't know if that tree is going to grow, it's just taking a while. It's grown more than it was there, so... Because I think that's our tea tree. Oh yeah, fuck all these animals, we were going to go to the cinema. I almost forgot. Oh, that's what the preserved things were for. They were for the fish eggs. Well, you fucked that up. It's fine. Yeah, Krobus is kind of in the middle bottom of town, so the minecart I don't think would actually be any quicker. Cog391 says, it was a nice joke. I have a friend who has literally the most cringe jokes. You can't even think about how cringe they are. Literally no one will ever know what is going on inside his head. Oh dear, yeah. It's the worst thing in the world is there's not being funny and then there's being actively unfunny. And it's the worst thing to be around, but you know, unfortunately, unless you're very gifted, most funny people are unfunny at one point and they have to work through it. I certainly was. Some would argue I still am. But yeah, it's rough. I like to think I could be a lot worse, let's put it that way. Anyway, Krobus, let's go see a film.
Oh, I normally hide myself from humans. But I have an idea. I'll meet you at the theatre later.
Cool. Awesome. I wasn't sure if he would actually accept or not. And by later, I assume he means kind of now, because it's like nearly 8 o'clock already. he going to dress up in like a big Groucho Marx novelty moustache sort of thing? Or like as a lady shadow person or something? Yeah, no, I know. I'm just... What is the timing on the tickets then? I hope it's not like too late or something already. Cog 391 says the good thing they are the funny kind of cringe jokes. Ah, that kind of thing where something is so unfunny it loops back around, sort of thing. At least there's that. Shit. I have a worrying suspicion that I started all of this too late. He just said meet him outside there later, but it is later, so... Have I wasted my cinema ticket? Oh, come on. I wanted to go see something with Krobus. I wanted to see how Krobus was going to manoeuvre out here. That's irritating. Hang on, let me... Yeah, no, fuck it. Quick alt tab, out to the wiki. Oh, I'm sorry, the movie theatre. I put in cinema. Well, it's still got there. Once every 7 days, alone or with a guest. Sure. Yada, 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 yada. This will invite the villager to attend the movie with the player. To see the movie with the villager, enter the theatre on the same day the ticket is gifted, otherwise the ticket is forgone. Right. I probably still need to buy a ticket though. I think that's what I'm missing here, because it doesn't seem to suggest from anything that there's like a time limit on it. Probably was a bit stupid of me to assume that oh, fuck me in the eyes. Yes, that would be a stupid thing to assume. I assumed it was like a buy one get one free thing, or a friend goes free thing, but you fool. Well, you've fucking ruined your end of the stream, haven't you? Fuck you. I might do Wednesday now, just so I can have that end to the stream. How long have we been going? We got 20 minutes. We can do a quick Wednesday. And that way we can also... happy birthday, George. I have to say, I'm not entirely sure what more there is to do in terms of quests and things. There's that, but I genuinely have no clue about that. The photograph she gave, we can't even look at unless I completely missed what was going on there. It just seems like something to give to someone. I just had a really crazy thought. An old lady living on Ginger Island is asking you to find a keepsake of her husband's. She gave you an old photo of a soldier. That wouldn't be like George's ex or something, would it? That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? And besides, it's not about giving the thing to someone, it's find a keepsake that belonged to Birdie's husband, but we have no idea who Birdie's husband is. Yeah, that one's puzzling. Whatever the trick is there, I ain't seeing it at present. See, that's the kind of thing that I don't really want to look up on the wiki, because then that... You sort of are just getting the answer straight away there. There's no way to get anything less than the whole answer, I would imagine. So, I'm somewhat reticent to do that. Feels like a long shot, it being connected to George, but it's just because we were talking about it and it's like old soldier and... Crazier things have happened, but... Right, stick some truffles in the truffle thing and be on your way. Good sir. Should probably make more truffle oil makers at some point, shouldn't we? If you even remember how or where they are. You fool. Oh my god, I'm actually blind. There it is, oil maker, yeah. 20 hardwood, 50... Yeah, we can do that. That's a piece of piss. And we're not going to collapse today. The one day this week we haven't? Possibly. Good. So a leak is going to be there. Geez, we never have very many of those. I think that's because they're pure forageables. You can't grow... There are no leek seeds to get. I guess we can sell those because Krobus is done for the week, at least in that respect. Truffle oil goes. That's all good. I guess we can even do that now. We were saving that for the big health needed Skull Cavern stuff, but it's all good now. Wonderful. Oh yeah, caviar goes for 500. I feel like we did work that out, but I just wanted to... Like, we saw that before somewhere, but I just wanted to check. Remind myself. Okay. Oh, hello, you're out here today. I got up early and watered some crops for you. I hope it makes your job... Leah, how many times... I also filled Dumbles' water bowl. That's fine. That does actually help. The cool breeze feels nice. It reminds me of living by the river. Yeah, I mean, that was only like 2 minutes down the road. Or lack of road. Trandy P, I'm really glad you've become a part of our community. I've enclosed your monthly bribe to not disclose my secrets and affairs and pants and things. I hope you carry on doing good, discreet work. Mayor Lewis. Oh my god, it's cranberry season. They're fucking popping off. Bouncing off the stalks. Now that we've stopped being moronic about the bait, we should end up with a damn near infinite supply of that before too long. Because we're certainly making more than we use. I wonder if there's a limit to how much you can theoretically attach to your rod at any time. Well, indeed. Yeah, fuck it. Happy birthday, George. I suppose the next thing will just be spending a bunch of time at Ginger Island, more of the walnut hunting. Which is a bit worrying because it's not something I really excel at. We've struggled to get this far. I'd like to put refined quartz on a chain. Please deliver it sometime today. For 150G. Sorry, Sandy. That's not where George lives, you feel. Although his house is probably locked as well. Yep, 8 AM. Well, in the meantime... 100 pieces of bone. Don't think I have that much. Hang on. 1,000 pieces of wood in a week? We can actually do that. Hang on a second. Collect 1,000 pieces. We've made this mistake before. It will only start counting from accepting this quest. Fuck that then. I suppose there's a more fair way of doing it. That makes it an actual quest, but it's a bit annoying since I do have a metric fuck ton of wood. But ah well, can't be helped. Right, let's do this properly this time. One for me and one for Krobus. Do they stack us? They do us. Well, after facing some kind of demon, well, I was going to say snake oil salesman, but snake milk salesman, we're having a rather wholesome day. We're celebrating an old man's birthday, and then going to the cinema with our alien shadow friend. Okay, not quite normal. Also, apparently an event with... I assume this is Evelyn's event rather than George's. Oh, Chandy P, you're wondering what that good smell is. Well, George died the other day. No, okay, moving. Why, that's nice of you to say. I'm actually baking my famous cookies. Oh yeah, how famous? Guinness World Book of Records or... Here, why don't you try one? Normally I'd be cautious, but apparently I'm guzzling snake milk now, so fuck it. What's the worst a cookie can do? Although that did make a sort of metallic sound. Well, what do you think? It was like chewing on a hockey puck, you frigid old bint. You crusty old hag. I wonder which is more crusty, your fucking cooking or your fucking No, it was delicious, Evelyn. I can't be cruel to you. Thank you. You got to be nice to old people like this. Those cookies might be the only thing she has going for her. That might be her entire will to live. And that's... I meant that as a joke, but that's could actually be a little too true in some cases. I think I've come to know you well enough to give you my recipe. Just make sure to keep it a secret. You learned how to make cookies. Did I not already know that? Oh my god. We had a backlog of events here apparently. Oh, hula hoop says don't bully sweet old Evelyn. No, I couldn't really. I've bullied a lot of people in this game, but Evelyn is just sweet and actually innocent. And she gave me cookies, so, you know, you can't hate on that. Okay, George, I want you to take a deep breath for the dark side. Turn around, please. Rise. Sorry, I made myself laugh now, imagining Palpatine, like, just going around to people saying rise, and then he comes up to someone in a wheelchair, and it's just really, really awkward, and they're like, sorry, Emperor, I can't, that's the whole wheelchair thing. Did you not see that I'm in a wheelchair? I can't rise. Rise. No, I can't. It's, you know, I would, but it's not possible. Well, there's a sitcom in the making. I should write that down. Moving on. George, I'll be honest with you. You need to make some changes in your lifestyle if you want to stay healthy. Maybe eat something other than leeks. I'd like you to reduce your sodium intake and try to get some moderate exercise with your arms. Oh really? Is he guzzling salt, is he? I know what's best for me. Who do you think you are? Telling me how to live my life. I'm your Dr. George. That's who I am. No one else. Certainly not a trademarked character from a popular sci-fi franchise. And I went to school for 800 years so I could learn how to help people stay healthy. Some say he could even stop people from dying. I'm having too much fun with this. Is there a way to learn this power? Not from a pensioner. Okay, I've lost it now. Hello, I don't really feel involved in this scene, but I'm here. Oh, I'm sorry, but you shouldn't be here. These checkups are supposed to be private. Well, that's your fuck up. I'd like to get a snack in a minute from the young man. Very well. Trandy P, what do you think George should do? George should follow Dr. Harvey's advice. George knows what's best for his own body. Hang on. I'm having weird flashbacks now. Didn't we already have this scene? Why are we having this again? I could have sworn I've seen this event. How strange. Perhaps it was on a day we reset. But then I think I've only done that twice. Okay, so, you know, he might be an evil Sith Lord, and we did consider him to be a serial killer for ages, but at the end of the day, he is still a doctor, so... Thanks, Trandy P. You see, George, I'm just trying to help you. Fulfill your full potential. Oh, he's got all sweaty now. Fine! What do you say, Doctor? Thanks for your help, Trandy P. I appreciate it. It's alright, I barely did anything. As usual, I didn't plan for any of that. I just came here to give him a fucking leak and I got roped into all this bollocks. Oh well, at least it didn't take any time, seemingly. The good mayor put me in charge of the town's public gardens. Oh yeah, how's that going? The fall flowers are delicate, so don't go stomping on them. I know how you kids like to do. I'm not a kid anymore, I have a wife, and... Fuck you. Cog391 and Hula Hoop both appreciating the George impression. Good, I'm glad, because, you know, it's, I might not be able to do it forever. Might actually cough up a lung on stream one of these days, but until then. Speaking of, time to give this man his birthday leak. Oh, is it my birthday today? I guess it is. Thanks. This is nice. Alex is my grandson. Have I did that already? Oh, that went some places. No, I hate Alex, so that's odd, but oh well, fine, I guess he had to be related to someone. Speak up! Rich of you to ask me to speak up. Although volume isn't really your problem. It's not really a voice I can regulate in terms of volume, it's kind of on or off. Really, so he's your grandfather, is he? Hey, I want to ask you something. Oh god, yeah, this is why we don't talk to you, because we never had a good voice down. Hey, I want to ask you something. You think the ladies like my haircut? It looks like some kind of fungal growth. Yeah, right, you're just jealous that I look so good. Bitch, please. My locks do things to ladies' frocks. You don't know, man. This isn't bed hair, this is a style. Also, I've got sexy purple shorts and blue high heels. I'm a fashion icon, fuck you. Right. No, that hasn't done anything to my voice. Why do you ask? Cog391 says, Hula Hoop, you need to hear Krobus. Hula Hoop says, I'm dying watching this. Are we the only viewers? Yeah, it's a privilege. I genuinely think I might have a finite amount of times I can do George's voice in my life. So, yeah. Anyway, speaking of Krobus, let's see if we can get this little bugger to come with us to the cinema. Again.
Oh, I normally hide myself from humans, but I have an idea. I'll meet you at the theatre later.
Good. Do you not still have the ticket from yesterday, or I suppose it wouldn't be valid now?
If you put your ear up to the right pipe, you can hear into any house from down here. I wouldn't eavesdrop, though.
No, of course not. Right, well, as I say, after a quick glance askance at the wiki... Oh, jeez, I thought Elliot wasn't talking to anyone there. He was just running around going, hello! Someone interact with me. Hopefully this will work now. There's no timing part of it. It's just having 2 tickets, I think. I probably don't even need it equipped, do I? Would you like to spend your movie ticket to see a movie with Krobus? Yes. Hula Hoop says he sounds like a robot. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's quite a cast in this. And I don't have a wide range of voices, so when it came to the otherworldly creatures, things started running out of options fast. Yes, let's... I don't know what movie we're seeing, bear in mind, but we'll see something with Krobus. Hopefully nothing where shadows are the monster or the villain. That could be awkward. Oh! Is that Krobus? Is it just in a massive purple coat? That's how you're doing it, is it? Oh, and the shades.
Hey, it's me, Krobus. Could you recognize me?
Just about, mate.
If anyone approaches us, you do the talking, okay?
Okay, great. Just a massive jacket. Also, there's a crow in here. There's birds in here. What kind of... This is a very funky kind of cinema. Also, sorry, what the hell is your table made of? Anyway. Corner guy. It's just coincidence that I happen to be standing in a corner. I've always been called corner guy ever since I was born. Brr, it's kind of drafty over here. I'm glad I wore my long pants. We've just met, dude. What kind of... You're weird. Now playing Mysterium. Oh yeah, that one. Oh, the governor's here as well. He might be dead considering that birds were accumulating on him. I'm reading my... Okay. Who are you? Get lost! I'm busy rubbing elbows with the governor! What the fuck? I assumed you were like a kind of punk chick or whatever, but you're like, no. Not down with the system, get in bed with the system. Okay, fine. Crane man. Almost got it. You reckon? Hello. Man. Just normal man. Uh-oh, I think I'm a little overdressed for this place. Well, surely you should be overdressed, man, then. No, because he isn't actually overdressed, he just thinks he is. And who are you with disturbingly... Well, firstly, stop doing that. I don't know why you're bobbing up and down. That's... Do you need to go to the toilet or something? Also, I dislike how your hair is the exact same shade as your shirt. Moviegoer. Ugh, too many snack options. Okay, that's fair, to be honest. I mean, I have that problem, but I don't visually have that problem. I just choose something. I really can't get used to the butterflies and the crows in here. That's really... I mean, why not combine a cinema with a zoo? What could go wrong? Oh, that. Probably. The crows nicking all the popcorn. Who are you? Lupini. Oh, okay. We need some fancy film voice for this now. Amateurs. My nephew's second birthday party home video had better cinematography. Alright, Roger Ebert. 4 stars. Oh, and this might be the same lady who was stuck working in the Jojo Mart. So, nice to see that she got re-employment, whoever she is. Welcome to the concession stand. Would you like to order a snack for your guest? Oh shit, what is he like? Would he like that? I guess if anything... I wonder if there's even... Maybe they just like everything, but I'm going to go with that. Because he's a kind of shadowy person. Cog391 says, the creator used all of his brain cells to make the random names for animals. So he just named the rest Man, Corner Man, Crane Man. No. It's quite possible. Although I'm the one who named all the animals, so who knows, but... Unless you mean like the monsters and stuff. You wanted the black licorice, right? We'll deliver it to Krobus's seat once the movie starts. What do you mean to... Did you give them your real name? Come on, is this your first time sneaking into somewhere? Oh, Jesus Christ, man. You couldn't think of anything better than that. I don't know who Krobus is. I'm going to see the film with my friend Jeff here. Alright, let's go. Yep, sit at the back. That's the smart way. Not an overly packed theatre. Hope it's not shit. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Sci-fi horror, I'm assuming. I'm down for that. A faint silhouette in the dark. Oh no, I told you, don't make the villain's shadow things. It's gonna be really insensitive to Krobus. The desolate unknown void of space where untold horrors await. Like that. Okay, but that's a giant eyeball, that's fine. The pyramids, known for their spookiness and little armadillo things. A variety of disjointed otherworldly scenes play out. Spooky. Scary. Skellington. You must tell your friends to see Mysterium tonight. Krobus, you didn't tell me you were in this. Or I will visit you in your sleep. They didn't get the voice right, that's for sure. Krobus is stewing. Oh no, this is exactly what I was afraid of happening.
Not all shadow people are like that.
Oh dear. Oh, but he likes the licorice. Excellent. Oh, we didn't get it all wrong then. The movie has concluded for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the show. Well, I did, kind of, but... How are you feeling, Krobus?
I'm not used to wearing clothes. It's very uncomfortable.
Oh, you're a naturist, are you? I never really thought about it before. What did you guys think? Sam is engaging in lively discussion about the film. Yep, so's everyone. Well, that saves me having to do the voices. Oh, well... At least the food was good. We'll go see something else next time. That's exactly what I tried to avoid, but I didn't get to choose the film for some reason. It's some kind of lucky dip scenario. Shadow people need more positive media representation. wonder if you can invite the dwarf there as well. They just play Lord of the Rings at that point. But... Oh yeah, there you are, my horse. Forgot where I put you. Well, I wonder if that's counted for anything. Oh wow, Krobus full hearts now, so that's neat. And then we only have one more. Wizards being a bit stingy, but we can sort that out pretty quick. Dwarf might take a while, but yeah, more or less getting there. Shit, I guess we better head to the island then, because that's our that's where things need to be happening now. So, which does mean I'm going to put these fish eggs away, because otherwise that's all space going to waste. It's odd because sort of, you know, I try and avoid spoilers and whatnot. It's an odd game to have spoilers for, like what constitutes a spoiler and whatnot. Different to a lot of the kind of genre games I play, but yeah, in just looking for, you know, PNGs of things for the thumbnails and whatnot. I had seen stuff about the movie theatre, but I had assumed it was oh fucking hell, Willie, really? Come on, I've got like a holiday home over there and everything. Some fish come and go with the seasons, others only come out at night or in the rain. What about fish that are trying to get to their holiday home? Those can get fucked. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to do that next time. But yeah, I assumed it was something only unlockable via the Joja Mart route, but I'm glad it's not as well, because I thought, I don't like the idea of a cinema being, you know, categorised as canonically evil or a corporate type thing. I mean, they are, but I don't like the idea of it. No, they're a corporate shell around something ideally with more artistic purity, but then I'm a wanky, toffery film student, so I would say that. Well, just got time to scour the greenhouse, I suppose. Then we can head off to the island with all this fruit. Oh shit. Could do with planting more starfruit as well. Well, I'll be damned. We actually had room for everything for once. That is a rare sight to see. Okay, sell all that. I guess sell that now, yeah, because we've realised we can't really use them for that many things. Yeah, fuck it. But we keep the ancient fruit because them's useful for winemaking. Not that one, that one. Staring at the fire is slightly less ominous than staring at the skeleton, I suppose. It's a step up layer. Also, we were going to do another oil machine, weren't we? So we must have 20 hardwood by now. We do, we have almost 200. Good lord. Funny how the scarcity of things changes over time. Yeah. Almost perfect. Perfect. I don't suppose this will make all that much headway in the ongoing struggle against the flood of truffles that we have, but it's a start. Excellent. And then we will wrap up there, I think. Uncharacteristically successful session. I suppose even the successful ones, it has to come at the sort of end of an arc, really. Because we fucked up plenty until we got our shit together. So that part was not ideal, but we won it round in the end, I think. And then next time, I guess, will be approaching the end now, but it will be the last of Fortum, and then on to the bleak third year winter. I suppose next time will be the Spirit's Eve thing as well, in which Harvey will probably remain creepy, but won't escalate his creepiness, which is frankly a shame. Anywho, cheers all for watching. Cheers for M for sitting in and, filling in the dead air and whatnot, and doing my marketing for me, and otherwise just adding a bit of variety to these. And,